Hello there everyone and welcome back. It is time for more Barotrauma, and in this case I am starting off directly in the submarine ship editor so we can have a look at what I'm hoping to achieve in the next few episodes, and of course have a look at the grand ship design of our new Enforcer attack well, I was going to say attack ship, but I guess technically that's still true too, but our attack sub. It is quite a change of pace from what we had before, and there's a lot of interesting features to be had there. We even have our own little personal shuttle, which is not included in this editor version at least, but again, there's a lot to be had here. And from the last session, being understaffed, only having 2 engineer crew has made it a little problematic to try and respond to everything in a timely manner when we were dealing with our Moloch hunting, I believe it was in the last session. But I think with the time I put into customizing the wiring, or at least learning about the wiring, I think I am ready to start making plans, or at least start taking steps forward towards customizing the ship. The only trick is, though, in-game, in the middle of a campaign, I don't believe the game, well, it's a lot more easier to make tweaks and customizations to the ship in the editor than it is in the actual gameplay itself. Since for one, once let me turn off the wiring mode, all the additional wiring for the Enforcer particularly are all hidden underneath the main hull of the ship basically. As a result of that, it's going to be incredibly difficult to kind of just reroute the wiring to my liking, if there's even really a way I can wire it to make the ship more operational, or at least more efficient, which I seriously doubt is going to be the case, and as a result I'm going to have to look into more of making my own brand new wiring. And interestingly enough, I did learn a little bit the coding that I believe the terminal is primarily meant for with the wiring, but that won't be until later on in the session before I start implementing that. But what I have in mind, at least some basic things that I think are pretty harmful but could still be useful. I was ultimately thinking of putting some motion tracking, or was it motion sensors on the outer hull of the ship, and if possible try and rewire the emergency button a little bit so that way it would trigger when there's a motion along the ship. Although technically that probably is not really useful, since the sonar would really detect anything that is coming up to the ship. Outside when we are idle, that might be the exception there, it could be useful. There are a few problems with this though, as I've come to learn. I don't know if it's easy to demonstrate here since I checked it more on the rake shuttle we have, but I believe these lights are, yeah, they're double stacked, are they? Well, maybe not that one's particularly, but as I learned with this, the front rail guns here is currently wired so that this one periscope actually works for both these railguns, and I would love nothing more than to tweak with that in the future. But a bit of an example of what I mean there, if it can let me select the cursed thing, is in this case there are actually 2 lightings to kind of represent the different modes. And when I was looking at the rake shuttle, which does have its own built-in motion detector kind of warning system for when there's motion outside the ship, there was actually 2 sets of lights stacked on top of each other. And I don't need to tell you how annoying that's going to be for me trying to edit the lighting so that would actually function the way I wish. So as a result, there's going to be a lot of trial and error there, but that's one of the things I have in mind. Another simple thing I'm going to do is probably extend the reach of these automatic doors, or at least the sensors of them, so that way we're not stuck having to run into the doors as they're opening. I think I'm going to extend them to, what is it, about 200 meters, 200 centimeters, or whatever its measurement goes by. And at least that way there's plenty of time for the doors to automatically open without any real intrusion. And otherwise, as I learn more about this terminal and how to utilize it, I'm gonna use these Reg-X components, which I think are mainly used for the terminal. I'm gonna try and use these to hardwire into the door and kind of like build a fire suppression system on top of maybe like a flooding system of some sort. That is still a work in progress. So the simplest things I have in mind is, as I hinted at, work on the outer hull, add maybe a few motion sensors, and see if we get something there, and just put the groundwork by laying down relay terminals however I can along this wall, at least exposed enough that I can actually select them with relative ease. With that said though, I think we're going to be having less members of the crew for this session, it seems to suggest for the Discord channel. So it remains to be seen if I'm even going to have time to do my experimentations, since I might be overtasked with the engineering work, depending what our crew looks like. Okay, there we go. I was wondering if...
Actually, I might restart my game, because it's being a little weird.
I'm in.
Yep, I'm in as well.
Exactly. I am a engineer.
Yay, there's two of us.
I've never seen this ship before in my life.
Welcome to the Enforcer. I don't know what we
technically yeah, what are we having? Ignacio, what are you playing as?
I guess a mechanic? Maybe a medic?
I think Feej is the only mechanic we currently have.
Right now.
Yeah, I'm in the medical
the Burger
bay.
Man showed up.
I can't spectate right now, so...
May I just say the entire ship is flooded right now?
Where's the flooding?
Why?
Down.
Why?
I just spawned in and I was covered in water.
I spawned on the ship. There's no NPCs, and I left the ship, and it was fine.
Yeah, it looks like the main top...
Turn on the engines, and it will get pumped out.
Yeah, the water came from the top docking hatch, it looks like.
Oh, there we go. Okay, now I'm in.
Tard, I expect this ship in tip-top shape.
Wait,
Don't worry, I'll get this fixed up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. There's two...
I can hear you, Tard.
We'll get this fixed up for you. Power's on, we'll see where the leak's coming from. Alright, status update. Looks like there's no flooding currently on the ship, so only thing I could think of...
damaged pump over here.
Yep, there is no flooding on the ship currently, so worry about repairing systems. If I had to guess, it's because water flooded in from the station itself from one of these side docking hatch doors.
That makes sense.
Alright, that's one crisis averted. Now, while I go look around, let's see about modifying these doors like I originally planned. Not that it's a big deal, it's more of a quality of life thing. And let me get onto my channel because right now I'm not able to see my chat.
Dang, I just got in like some event when you started the mission.
Yeah, a little heads up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a little heads
have
up would be nice.
How do we...
Are we gonna have trouble
might hear
killing the
me.
matriarch?
I would say
No,
we're
you
not.
didn't say a single thing.
Yeah, I didn't hear you say anything.
Yeah, I heard
Are we gonna be
nothing.
fine fighting the matriarch with this crew? Like,
There are-
I have not fought one before.
There are two railguns on the
Yeah,
front.
me neither.
I don't know what kind of damage
It'd be
we
a
need
little
to do.
Railgun at the time or something.
Well, it's not just the matriarch; it's all her spawn and all the.
Oh, that could be
Comes with,
fine.
like, a horde of sharks.
Y-
Yeah, I don't know
Good
if we
to
can
find.
ban all the guns with the amount of people that we've got.
Alright, so we don't need to man all of the guns. Duke and Tyler and I killed a matriarch in a ship tinier than this.
It's
With
Yeah.
just the three of us.
But it was tinier and easier
tiny,
to
yeah,
focus.
that's
Yeah, this
Yeah.
they're gonna hit from all over, and
At least all the
We'll be
periscopes.
fine, just fine. We're focused, we've trained for this. This is what we prepared for, crew.
not at all. We didn't even know it was coming. It just
yeah, we have no
started.
idea what's coming.
At
I
least
just
all-
got in.
At least all the periscopes are all in the same area, so switching weapons isn't too difficult at least.
Alright, if we have to do this, we've got to do this. Alright, engineering, are we ready?
No.
We look good there
just
for flooding,
trying
but there's
to
systems to
feel this
repair.
place out.
Yeah, there's repairing that still needs to be done, but I think we're good to go otherwise.
Alright, let me know when you've handled the repairs. I
Where's
guess
the
I will man
NPCs?
the... What was that?
We don't have any.
Yeah, we don't have any NPCs. Alright. So I guess I'll drive Epic and man guns, unless you want to do that the other way around. Fij and Arceus are probably also going to have to man guns.
Yeah, that's fine.
All main systems look good there, Captain. We're good to go. I'll check all our systems as we depart.
Excellent. We are going to begin departure. All adversaries are at 3 o'clock. I will let you know when we are in... What was that?
I'm gonna be loading in exploding ammunition. Should help us out a bit.
Sounds good. When we get a little bit closer, when we get about 700 meters, I'll call out. We'll switch out to exploding ammunition.
Let me just ask, where is the guns?
Very front of the ship there, underneath command deck.
There are a couple of guns.
You can put a
Not
backpack
on the
inside
command.
to
Race
go.
for impact. Okay, never mind. We missed it.
There are a couple. Well, I guess they're only
You can
command.
put a backpack inside a backpack inside a backpack.
God, this game's so broke sometimes.
Alright, we're heading about 700 meters. I am going into, I'm maintaining
Cat, where the
position
fuck's
here for a second
crafting
so
on
we
this
can-
ship?
What, like the regular
Calm
fabricator?
down for a second.
Crafting's next to command room.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
just
where
right here.
crafting was. I mixed it who the fuck was crafting.
This is a
Um,
fabricator.
Okay.
Also
can
says
we get
fudge, Captain. I did not use the other word.
It's okay, it's okay. When you're in tight quarters with a bunch of other men, swearing comes common. Let's get those explosive ammunition switched in.
I saw an explosive ammunition just floating around on the shuttle.
It looks like there's several in near the loading bay already to just swap out at will.
We need a mechanic to the shuttle bay. Mechanic to the shuttle bay, please.
Tard, are you there? It's in the middle of the ship.
BRB.
I might be able to go, but I have no idea what is shuttle
It's
bay
in the
is.
middle of the
Oh,
long
I see.
hallway.
Yeah, someone just
He
is
means
facing
they're
that.
like the small shuttle. There's some pumps and stuff that are broken.
Captain, I discovered a flaw in the ship.
So I'm fixing it now, ship, but what you need to do is just hit E on it, and it'll let you repair it.
What flaw did you discover on the ship?
We need a permanent ammo guy. Because the ammo's at the back and the guns are at the front, Captain.
I am relative.
That's what the
Correct.
janitor
It's not a
quartermaster
flaw.
would
Yeah, that's
do.
what the janitor and quartermaster would do. The people who aren't here.
I'm currently really close to the ammo base and managing the reactor, so it's possible I could swap out the ammo for you if needed. But I am currently
Yeah, we need-
managing the reactor.
Could you set the reactor to auto and show Ignacio how to switch out the ammunition? And then once we've done so, I'll have Ignacio take the gun that's in the shuttle. Don't take the shuttle! There's a gun that's in the shuttle that faces somewhat downward. So that's another
Yeah,
gun that we can fire.
I'm on it right now. Yeah, I
Wait,
see
actually,
it.
hold on. Aren't the reloading things for the guns next? Oh, but they're next to the ammo, but they're away from the guns. I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, time to swap this out. I need to put these fuel cells somewhere. Hopefully I can fit up here. I was able to get up here before. Why wouldn't... Oh, there we go. I don't know if I want to trust staying up here, though. Or rely that I can get up here on a regular basis, but...
Please know when the ammunition's been switched out and people are to their stations.
Currently on the reactor. Fresh fuel cells in the reactor.
I think that the ammo that's in there is good. It's just we need someone to switch it out while we're shooting.
Yeah, switch it out. All
Yeah,
but one.
do we want the
don't
armor
have a
piercing?
fourth one. We do not want armor piercing.
Yeah, currently there's 3 explosives and 1 regular ammo
We just
in
want
the...
explosive or regular armor
Yeah.
piercing.
Yeah, 3 of the gun bays currently have explosive, and we're really low on 1 regular coil gun, and I'll swap it out. I was hoping double-clicking would just immediately swap it out, but I guess not. After this mission, we'll have to check our ammo reserves, since half these crates look like they're almost expended, or pretty close.
Still trying to look around for everything.
Yep, if there's anything specific you're looking for, just let me know and I'll try and direct you to it.
Fair enough.
Because I spent a lot of time trying to figure out the wire in this dang ship.
Captain, you wanted the the shuttle coil gun loaded with explosives?
Yeah, I'd like the shuttle gun filled with explosives too, because we're gonna have somebody man that if we can.
Why
I
don't you guys
recommend
find
doing
them
that
though?
'cause there's a gun
I
behind
see
the
person.
shuttle.
They're currently
Yeah.
loaded
Shoot
already.
anything.
No, it was regular ammunition.
Captain, you can still
in the
assign
shuttle,
us orders
we
like
don't.
we're NPCs, so we know what we were supposed to be doing.
If you're talking about in the shuttle there, Ignacio, there's only basic ammo, so just use that. We don't have enough explosive.
There's a red explosive one right here, isn't there?
Alright, so to be clear, do we have explosive shells switched out on everything?
All but one
the
there.
shuttle gun has regular
Not in the
ammo
shuttle.
slash armor piercing.
We don't
That's
have enough
probably fine.
explosive ammo. I'm
We
trying
don't
to
have
find
enough
stuff, but
explosive ammo?
I'm running around to find stuff.
Alright. Arceus, can you help him run around and find some stuff for explosive ammo?
Well, we might not even have the stuff because
I
I
was
need
gonna
to
say,
check
what do
the
you need for
market in the last station because we just left.
Yeah, there's only 3 crates of explosive ammo in the ammo stores and back here, and they're already
And I
loaded.
think oh, there. Okay. I thought Winslow took everything for a second. We might have what we
These
need.
cabinets
to take
have a lot
one
of stuff, but
more.
what ingredients?
I need this fabricator repaired.
Tartar, are you anywhere near the front of the ship?
Okay, I'll do it.
I am relatively close to the front of the ship.
Yeah, I'm still in the back on reactors, so... Unless it's nearby, I'm trusting either Tartar or someone else, or Igneous, or whoever's an engineer to fix that in front.
Someone else is doing it. No.
Someone just canceled my UEX.
Hello, Kitty. Welcome to stream. Sadly, we're a
Did
bit
it
under...
finish and go into the crafting box?
No. It canceled right at 1 minute
Who
41
is-
seconds, but I think that it finally broke when
Von
they were trying to repair
Storfik.
it.
Once it's
That's me.
repaired... Once it's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, once the fabricator's
It's
repaired, it'll...
Shotfish also.
Once the fabricator's repaired, it'll go continue on with its production.
Winslow?
I don't know if I can play tonight. I got a funeral tomorrow. My aunt died. And
Aw.
my roommate tried to assault me last night, so I'm just not in the mood to play.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
It does not sound like a good time, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just having a horrible
Yeah.
Yeah, he tried to break my door down last night. It's crap.
Fun.
Blood everywhere in the hallway. Now I have
Did
to
you
get a
shoot him?
restraining order. No, I was gonna stab him, but he didn't break the door down. I was holding it down, but he threw my bike yesterday, and then he tried coming at me. And then he broke his own door. He tried punching me and missed. And he actually punched.
You on methamphetamines?
No, he's just a chronic alcoholic. He's like 59, but he's bigger than me. He weighs 100 pounds more, and he's like maybe 3 inches taller.
Aren't you only like 20 something?
Ah, but that's not the point. He's drunk, and he's got blood. He's got blood all over him. I don't want fucking. Plus, someone else grabbed him before I did, so there's nothing really I can do.
No, I just meant that. I thought you were like 20 something. You're living with like a 50 something year old as a roommate.
There's 3 apartments in my house. I share the first floor apartment with 3 other people who are rent. It's pretty expensive in the house I live in, so I have to share rent. I share the apartment.
Yeah. No, I can imagine. I know some Massachusetts houses like that.
Hopefully that.
We just call it. We call it Massachusetts locals up here.
Hopefully that matter is dealt with for you for now.
Oh, and I'm trying to get him. I need to get a restraining order, but I called the office. I was on the phone for like 4 hours today. It just kept ringing, and I was calling in between hours that they're open. So I don't know. Hopefully it'll get taken care of after the funeral. But he's fucking screaming right now and drinking. It's just so fucking loud. I called the cops like 3 times last night. I just can't deal with it.
Fun.
He's fucking like drunk psychoed out of his mind.
Well, you go take care of yourself there.
I'm just gonna go listen to music and lay down. I just can't do it right now. I think I just
Sounds like a good idea.
I need to relax. I just can't. So, just checking in with you guys. How you doing? See you later.
Feel
Bye.
better, dude.
Yeah, I feel better, dude.
Yeah, hope things get better. Well.
What happened with this? Hearing this in the background? What?
I have no idea. Like,
Music
apparently,
on?
like, he had a family member of his dies, and his roommate attacked him.
Roommate got
That's
drunk.
what it sounded like.
What?
Roommate got drunk and craziness happened.
And then what's a restraining order? What?
Oh boy, crazy day already, and
How's
it's not even.
Crafting going? Slow. Do not have the weapon skill for it.
I gave you
Got
some.
one done.
I gave you some stuff to make another thing of UAX. Or UEX, whatever it is.
There's one more box there if you want to take that one down to your shuttle, Ignacio.
I was gonna take these to the left.
Well, take that box, put it in your shuttle.
Okay
Arm
then.
your gun down there with that one.
How's your classes going, Burger Man?
It's alright.
Huh.
I'm,
Wonder why that didn't work.
I previously signed up for another physics teacher, but then the one I took for this, like,
Mission
winter
coming. We're under
session,
attack.
like, actually was pretty good. And then
Watching the
kinda
reactor.
take her for, like, next
Actually,
class.
closer to 1 o'clock.
So I thought
They're
they-
hitting the bridge
because they
area.
did this now.
Oh, there's the damage being done. Uh-oh.
Yep, take care of that tart, if in the front especially.
I don't have any welding tools.
I have one. What is it? Oh, you guys fixed it.
Let me know.
About shooting them when they're too close to the hull if you have exploding ammo.
Let me know if you
Right
want to
around the
swap
rail
them.
Other than that, it's fine.
Uh-oh.
That's the railgun feed.
Sadly, don't have time to deal with this air tank.
All right,
Does
Captain.
anyone actually
We're
shoot
ready to
anything?
engage. I'll man
We're literally under
I'm
attack.
not sure we're ready.
Yeah,
We
there's
have
one
a
directly above the
It's right above the railgun.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, yes, like right above the
There's actually two of them.
in.
They're still there? Yeah, they're still here. Shit. Okay. We might need somebody to go out there with a weapon.
Don't shoot explosive ammo so close to the hull of the ship. It damages the ship too.
You want me to swap out the ammo?
Gun?
I have a pistol. But
I'd
I don't
go
know
out
if it's
and take
gonna
care
work
of
well
it.
enough.
If we're doing that.
Yeah, we need you to go out and take care of it. They're right around the railgun. We don't have a good shot with either
Roger that.
with anything else.
Here, someone want to queue this other ammo up then real quick?
Well, I like to think I have better proficiency
Here,
because
someone come take this from me.
as I want to experiment putting some new wiring components in, but
I see something
I
just
just
hit
lost it.
the back of the
Alright,
ship.
it's gone, Captain. The one by the top railgun's gone.
no flying currently on the ship. We're still good.
How do I get out of this ship?
Top hatch.
There's a... You can go out the bottom and the front, or you can go out the back.
Alright, it appears we're not under attack anymore, but could you go out and check if there's damage to the outside?
Who do you want to go
Roger
out?
that.
Yeah, I think we're still under attack, Lorraine, because something just
I
something's
think we
pushing the
might-
hull here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
something
something's
that
still
showed
on
up
top.
on active sonar. Something's still on top. You're gonna need to take it out.
Okay.
Ow.
I think it was just too close to the ship to show up on sonar.
We could do an electrical discharge on the ship maybe to scare it off or at least damage it. If that actually will work.
Just stuns them.
Yeah, that's what we should have been doing.
At the very least it'll slow down the damage it's doing. Just be careful going out of the ship, I guess, while it's discharging.
Somebody's
there's like
collecting
still
dive suits in the
electricity
back of the
like
ship.
out there. Does it just stop discharging eventually?
I think once the capacitors are emptied or you turn it off maybe.
Or you turn
we are
it
still
off.
under attack.
How do you turn it off?
Click it again.
Every time you click it, it discharges it. Stop. No, I'm stunned and dying.
Well, who
Or-
told him
Yes,
to click
can
it
you,
again?
Can you get out there and, or Feed actually, can you get out there and help him? Epic is stunned and dying.
I'm dying real quick, as in I'm gonna be dead in just a moment.
Where are you? In the back of the ship?
Top left.
Why is this not opening? Why is this not opening? This is odd.
My welding tool is
So what'd you guys end up doing?
almost
You playing
out.
campaign or you just doing like one-off missions?
Alright.
Alright, we need
Can't open this fucking door.
Tart, can you actually
Yeah, so
stay
for
up
some
here?
reason there's
do you
no
have
button
a-
here.
No, I do not.
Do we have a wrench or a crowbar to open this door?
Where are the welders?
Ixio, do you have a crowbar? We don't need a welding tool.
No, I haven't. No.
Okay, there we go. I don't know why you didn't open before. Huh, that's weird.
How's the issue of getting to Epic? Is he dead?
I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm
if he's...
dead.
I'm outside on the
I
top.
told you I was.
Do you have a gun, Feed?
No.
I don't know how it opened before
Back in
there.
and get the gun. My welding tool's almost
Yeah, I
out on the
cannot
bridge.
figure out how to
I
open
can't
these
find
Go
any
around the
welding
corner
tools.
one more time right there, Fiji, and grab my body.
Where are the welding tools?
There's some in like the storage containers by the fabricator.
Oh, I thought I was there. Apologies.
And no crowbar there. Could a plasma cutter do it, I wonder? Sadly, it can't. Not very convenient for me. Because I already got a tool belt, and sadly, when I try and double click to open it, it won't let me.
Yeah, I'm still not finding any here.
Alright, I killed it.
Winzo like
Where's your
organized
body
it real crappily. There's plenty of welders somewhere. Just through them.
So
You
why
probably
did...
just put them all in one spot, though.
Yep, exactly.
Where's your body?
Features already grabbed it.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I killed the alien that was attacking the outside of the ship.
That is really weird. I don't know why that door is bugging out. But the door needs to be closed. Is a bit of a problem.
Well,
Alright, so now that we're down another person, I'm not opposed to going to port to pick up Burger Man and Epic's revival.
Yeah, we're also
revive Epic.
we're also going to need to look at
What
this
was that?
back door.
I was just asking, does that cancel the mission?
I'd
We
hope so.
can from the mission, but I think we can do it again.
Yeah, I think we can do it again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to port. We'll pick up Epic again. We'll make sure that we've got the explosive ammunition, which we require. Then, and hopefully we'll get Burger. Burger, are you joining us or are you just chilling?
Yeah, I guess I will. But I probably don't. I'm not gonna be probably very active.
That's
So-
okay.
How are we able to open this?
I'll probably just be like the engineer and just like if you guys start to say something like to repair something, I can probably do that. But anything else, I probably
Hey,
can't.
we should put all Tyler's stuff in a duffel bag and take it off his body so it doesn't disappear when we get back to port. right?
It doesn't disappear. It'll just leave it alone, and it'll pop up as a duffel bag itself. I can
Okay,
load it.
perfect.
Was there any more? Did we add any more mods or anything?
I think so.
Let's put some of the stuff I don't need away. Because now that I got a crowbar, we can fix this crap. Whatever is the heck's going on with that door.
Real cool, if you hit tab and look at the people, you can actually see traits and such. Like Commander Tyler, who was burned to death.
I'm also currently trying to dock, and will do so.
Oh my god. Yeah, you drunk again?
Once we dock, I'm going to see about fixing this rear hatch door, because we had problems getting out for some weird reason. Don't know why it bugged out, because it was working fine before, but it may have something to do with the flooding, and maybe someone messing with
I know.
the wiring a bit. Yeah, because they got in there just fine.
We need a new bottle again.
So I'm curious what happened there. It's also a bit of a shame that there's no two doors for that back hatch as well. Which is why it's currently flooded, because there's no outer door that automatically opens and closes like all these other doors, weirdly enough. Wait, I can't force it open?
There's a small hole bridge at the very back ballast tank.
Do you have a welder to fix it?
That's the airlock. Never mind. I'm an
How am
idiot.
I looking?
Left open, you can just close it.
Yeah.
You're almost lined up if you keep going forward a little more. And slow it down and up. Not each one, right past it.
The door's closed. Wait. Is there a breach of some kind? Oh. What is going on with
I don't know
this
if I'm
thing?
just lagging a lot, but you keep going really far past it and really far behind it. You just keep doing that.
It's a fucking
That's exactly what's
fast
happening.
ship.
It's all the way in
Yeah,
the back.
you
the
kinda like
other
That's
have to-
why we have a driver. He's just not here tonight.
What is going on?
You kind of have to like anticipate when you're gonna like when you're gonna have to start reversing before you're even there. If you just go straight up, I think it might be close enough.
Yeah,
for it
if
to
you go
work.
straight up right now. No, but it's left.
Get ready to jam that dock button. Too far right. Okay, now start going up immediately.
You know you can use WASD.
You know, that's not the thing that's gonna help me.
Yeah, I can't force it open for some reason. I don't know why.
Actually, maybe I will.
One crew stuck at the docking port.
I don't understand why that's...
Here.
Okay,
What will they do to get out of this situation?
okay. Okay, now I guess I understand, but still, why does it not want to drain? That's another issue we need to figure out here. There's something wrong with this back hatch, and I don't know what it is.
If anyone else wants to give this a try, I'm all.
I can give it a shot if you want.
Let me hear Tyler do it.
Any of
I
these
could
Yeah.
try. Right,
I mean,
but,
you could just ram it into it, and then can't you just go left or
Where's
right?
Tyler?
I'm dead.
No, I think our docking
Right,
post
right.
sticks up from the top of the ship, so you have to actually be like on target.
Yeah, if there's
Everybody
a little...
get off. Everybody get off. No touchy, no touchy.
Leave it to Feech that gets killed.
I've been watching this. Is entertaining.
Sadly, I'm busy trying to figure out why the water...
Who's bleeding on the wall?
Tyler?
I wasn't bleeding inside.
It looks to be from Arceus. Or Feech.
Oh, I was bit when I shot the alien on the outside, but I'm not bleeding anymore. I'm just bit.
Ah.
Why isn't it zoomed in?
You can zoom in with the scroll wheel, but you need to get closer if you want to zoom in.
What is going
We should
on
zoom in
here
right about
with
now.
this thing?
No! No!
No! Oh!
He's fine, he
hit
can
the
just
button!
slide
Hit
it
the
now.
button! Hit the button! Hit the button! Hit the button! There you go.
First try.
Ah, you kind of missed it.
I have no driving skill on this character.
I don't know how much driving skill actually matters.
But
It
you're
does
also
matter.
a little bit
Quite a
more
bit.
familiar with like moving
How
the
it
ship.
does it.
Yeah, the piloting skill is...
It just takes practice.
Yeah, the
They'll be
pilot
all
skill, I
mad,
think, affects the acceleration and deceleration of the ship.
Yeah, so if you're really low
It
skill, it's harder to like
Affects
slow it
how
down. and
fast
speed
the
up.
ship executes your command. But if you click and drive, you'll notice that there's two arrows. There's a gray arrow and a white arrow. The gray arrow is what the ship's actually doing. The white arrow is what you told it to do. Until those two meet up, the ship's not doing what you told it to.
So
This time, don't launch it before we're ready.
Yeah, let's
Yes,
make sure we're
please.
stocked up on everything, because it seems like we might need more ammo. We'll need a tally of everything. Now I'm curious, where is the water detector on this thing? Because that's one of the problems I have with this cursed thing is they have it deliberately set where a lot of these are not
I'm gonna run to the restroom real
toggleable.
fast. I'll be right back.
So I don't know where the water detector is. Because I get this sneaking suspicion it might be up here.
Oh, there's a dead guy over here.
As the water was not draining here, but yet the only
Says
time
he's
it...
stunned.
I am.
Yet the only time it
Are
basically...
you loading?
No, I.
Yeah, the only time it actually flooded or started flooding past this door was when the outside hatch was open. So I kind of... Oh, it may... The fact it may have drained may be because of this other door here, dang it. I don't know what the issue is. It's mostly the water pump. If I had to guess. I just don't know where the water detector is, dang it.
And I have a few
Broken stuff
options.
in the gun room.
Well, what do you need to know?
May I just ask,
Yes.
what would be the best option here? I can either insult this person or steal their gun.
Everyone wants to
Oh,
steal
is that
something.
the
I don't know why.
helm one? Yeah. If you want to raise up your helm skill, you can like try to convince them, show them where to go and whatnot. But if you're not a captain, I don't know how well that works for you.
What about the attempt to steal their gun?
I don't know. I've never tried that because I always play the captain, and they boost your like helm skill by a crap ton.
Oh, try to steal the gun.
I'm back.
Oh, come back.
What is it with people and trying to steal guns?
Okay, update. I got shot.
No surprise.
I just got shot once in the gut.
Yeah, we learned this last time with Winslow stealing stuff, I think. Color me shocked. Now, I would like supplies for actually making stuff, but
This would be fun. We could upgrade the hull if you guys want to.
probably a lot of stuff we could do to the ship there.
We'll deal with that stuff later.
I have to go AFK for a moment.
What do I need for wiring? Rubber? Well, actually, let's start building some components. Maybe I can fix this dang water pump issue somehow. Well, actually, let's try and get a proper water detector.
There's not really much worth stealing on this ship.
Do we have silicone? Chances are I don't
What are
recall
you using
ever.
those different components for?
For the engineers to play around with.
Yes, for like wiring electrical.
What are they gonna make with that?
Yeah, I would like
I
to
don't know.
start
I don't
work.
understand how the electrical works, but I'm just trying
Yeah.
to think of everybody.
Don't
They're a
just
bunch of
buy
logic gates.
random shit.
a
Like,
lot of
let
those
the
can be
engineers
made,
figure out
though.
what they're gonna do, and then we buy the stuff for it, as opposed to the other way around.
Wi-Fi
Yeah.
components and relays are always good. So let's just get
Yeah.
to each.
I'm ready.
So what you're looking at are like
But the
basically
other random
logic gates.
ones,
They're
yeah.
just
Get rid of that
like
crap.
they're just AND gates, OR gates, X gates, XOR gates.
Yeah, I'm ready to start building some components pretty soon, but I don't know how long we're going to stick with the ship to even justify putting a bunch of relay and components in.
I mean, if you can remove them later, it's probably fine.
Yeah, I can remove them later, but yeah, but I'm ready to start experimenting with that some of the stuff there. But what I would like right now is maybe to start building another water detector, because for some reason the water pump in the back exit hatch is not draining the water for some reason, and I think it might be a faulty water detector.
Have you checked if it's damaged?
I can't find it because I suspect it's behind the actual water pump, because the ship has a lot of things that I cannot actually select or edit.
Yeah, they kind of intentionally stack stuff.
Yeah, so all the water detectors are, I think, hidden behind every single pump, if not invisible entirely. So I would like to get some... Well, I'll double check the components, but I would like to build another water detector to see about fixes. It's drained at the moment, but I don't know why it wasn't draining the water before when we were being attacked.
Where is it?
The ferry back there, the back exit hatch there, past the reactor. It's drained at the moment, though.
I think we're fine. I think I actually might.
Yeah, that's.
Not
Yeah.
need
It looks like I only need one
I've
silicone.
been deconstructing all those belts we have. Those give fiber.
Yeah, it looks like I only need a single
Actually,
silicone. I already got the circuit I need to
Low
build
in titanium, which we need for a lot of things. That's expensive though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna need a single silicone for this water detector. And then otherwise, I would like to start stockpiling some components and wire for custom work.
Alright.
Do we really need?
This is the campaign, yes.
We can't make shotguns, right?
No.
The continued campaign.
Do we need to buy the exploding ammo? Can't we make it?
It's
That's just really expensive.
expensive and hard to make, but it takes a long time. You don't
About
have
just two?
level 6, yeah, just 2 is fine.
Just
So-
because we're spending half
Yeah.
our money.
I know, it's quite a bit of money. The aluminum really eats that. Probably sell some of that. Here is some of that.
Somewhat.
The aluminum, or I mean titanium. UEX is cheap, and we need it for a crap ton of things. I'd rather just have it.
Copper there for the wiring. Tin, I think it was tin I needed, was it? Tin for the components, what do I need for the chips themselves? I already got a couple, but what do I need for them? Plastic and copper.
I'm trying to help act as quartermaster when Winslow's not here.
Yep, just let
I
me know if
guess
there's
Winslow
anything you
didn't
need help
handle
with
the purchasing
mechanically.
anyway, though.
Well, he did nothing but organize everything into one area.
Yep,
and
they're
screwed everything
yeah,
up.
most of these components are organized at least.
And constantly making crap that we didn't need. So if you want to take over that job,
How do you refill oxygen tanks? Like, not from the oxygen thing, right?
What do you mean? Actual oxygen tanks, or you mean the oxygen night?
The one that's like oxygenite, yeah.
I don't know how you refill that, if it's as simple as using oxygen tanks. I haven't played with them to know.
Is Captain back?
Yeah, I've been back for a while. I've been commenting.
What do you want?
Can I
Sorry,
choose a
continue?
mission for us? Can we try that again? Same one?
All
Or do you
right,
wanna just do
before
medical
we,
transport.
I'm not afraid to
Okay,
try
please do
that
refill this one.
again.
don't press it
Moloch
just yet. Do not press it
Thousand
just yet.
Oh,
Yeah, don't go just
I'm
yet. but
re-rolling
not
my
afraid to-
character. I don't want to lose crap.
Let's just go for the Moloch instead. It's 5,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Well, we
easy.
just, yeah. We can go for the Moloch, but hold on a second, because Epic is re-rolling his
I'm good right
character.
now.
someone filled the diving suit with oxygenite. That
Yeah,
sounds
that's
like a
fine.
bad idea.
Oxygenite's breathable. It lasts longer than oxygen.
What was that?
Huh? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like
All right.
double, triple amount.
Yeah, you just have to worry about if someone put in like a welding tank by mistake.
Yeah, the back hatch is flooded again. I don't know why.
Oh,
For-
I know why actually. Hold on.
Both masters.
Can you refill the oxygenite one?
Oh,
No,
sorry, I
you can
couldn't
only
hear you
craft
there.
them.
I couldn't hear you, Captain.
Okay, so
Is the engineering department good to go?
Everything's repaired. I was thinking about trying to fix
don't
this
really care
back
if I die.
flood that we constantly have going on here for
Okay.
some reason.
So the reason is because you hooked
Are you
that
ready?
blue wire up to both
Yep.
these buttons.
Medical department
You
good to go?
can't close that while having this one be open.
Starting in 3.
I mean how it is,
2,
but
1.
No, it's not the door, it's the pump.
Arceus, are you there?
oh yeah, the pump is. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good.
I just returned.
You
What's
were
going
good
on?
to go, right?
Yeah, I was just talking to Oath, I think.
No, the wires are still what they were. It's mostly the pump that's having issue, because currently the door was closed, and yet the water's not draining.
Okay, I noticed that if you had opened the outside door, it also opened to the inside door, and you couldn't and if you closed them, it closed both. So you couldn't get in without flooding that room.
The big problem is there's not a second button down there for the top door, which I think I did not install the wiring like that. I did play with it, which is why you're seeing it, but I put the wiring back as it was.
Can we have Burger or Ignacio switch out the rounds from explosive to, I think we need armor piercing for the Malak?
Yeah, armor piercing.
Yeah, switch them out to armor piercing, please.
Copy that. What's the ammunition?
It's in the back of the ship.
Okay, then.
What are we looking for? What were we looking for there?
We need to switch out the explosive rounds with armor piercing.
Doing that now.
This right here is the ammo room. Just drop the explosive piercing somewhere.
Once we've done that, I'll start our approach. When we get to 500, I'll call battle stations. We'll get some people on guns, and we'll kill this thing real nice and easy.
All right, armor piercing is installed for you, Captain.
Not yet. I'm loading
Make
the
sure that
shuttle.
there's armor piercing on the shuttle too. Yeah, good job, Ignacio.
Okay, shuttle loaded. All guns ready.
All right, we are taking off now.
Yeah, I know that they're wired weirdly, but that's because I thought maybe switching them around would fix this, but it's the pump that's the issue, and I don't know why that is. Sadly, I don't think we got the silicone I needed, sadly, to fix it.
Should we be loading the railgun as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to, the Moloch is going to be coming at 4 o'clock.
Oh, someone called for me?
Here you go.
Thank you kindly. Although, that doesn't help with my water detector problem.
Moloch at 630. Okay. At 500 meters. Let's get people on guns.
I'm on the shuttle gun.
Okay, and then Burger, Feege, and Arceus and Epic, can you guys get to guns as well?
I honestly don't know where they are. Oh,
They're right below the bridge.
Outside medical.
I got it.
Yes, finally, I got a welding tool.
On the railguns, Captain.
All right. All guns manned?
Yes, one of my rails has an explosive in it. I'm not sure which one.
It's UEX. You can blast it. Good range.
I don't know which rail shot it's going to be.
Gotcha. Switch to the other gun. I think you have a bunch more in the other gun.
I think it shoots from right to left, if I'm not mistaken.
It shares the same ammo.
Alright, if all guns are manned, I'm gonna bring us in. Moloch is at 4. It will be at 4 o'clock.
Oh, we got something small here next to the shuttle. I can't shoot without shooting our own ship.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not looking in the right direction anyway.
Oh, let's manage this now.
I found it's best to just keep moving while under attack, Captain, because it keeps them off the hull.
Got the second reactor ready, or the fuel cell ready, so in case we need the extra power. Again, I kind of wish I spent time to look at the hotkeys to manage this a little bit easier.
Moloch at 300 meters, still at 4 o'clock. Moloch at 200 meters, Moloch approaching. Moloch, 3 o'clock. Moloch, 1 o'clock. Moloch, 12 o'clock, brace for impact. Ah, brace.
Get us more
Malik, 12
power.
o'clock. Is the Malik dead?
No, but it's close to it. I can't see it anymore. It's towards the front of the ship.
Yeah, I see it.
Its
that-
head is like too hard to hit unless you hit it with the armor piercing. So.
Angle, Captain.
He's still at 12 o'clock. I'm just slowing the
12
ship
o'clock.
down.
12 of them.
Not 12 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
Three?
3 o'clock.
Okay.
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Coming for him.
Firing, shrub,
Is he above or below
broken,
right now?
shooting.
He's
It's
below.
dead.
He's dead.
It's dead.
He's dead.
All right, checking all systems.
Where's the impact?
Well, that's a big thing.
Where did it
Alright,
ram us?
Captain. I'm gonna go grab the loot. Don't kill me.
All right.
Do we know where it rammed us so we could check for damage?
It should have rammed us from below.
Before that fight, there was tons of damage
I
on
didn't see
the
much
outside of
damage
the
from
shuttle
outside.
and other areas that need to be repaired.
Yeah, I found some hull damage
I
in
can
the
take care
reactor.
of these guys.
I found
Right
hull
around
damage in
it
the
for sure.
reactor room.
Are you out of the ship yet, Feej?
Yeah, I am
Yeah,
out of the
he
ship.
is.
I'm going down. Can you give me a
Be careful with
radar?
the-
Where am I in comparison to the Malak body?
Moloch body went straight down. You are. Are you that blip that's.
I'm the little blip.
Yeah,
Okay.
this blip.
Just keep going straight down.
Yeah, actually, yeah. There's. I
hit
think that.
rock. Was it
I
left
think
or
that's
right?
confirmation the pump
wait,
is
hold
broke
on.
because the water's not being drained.
It should have been. It's dead under where the sub is, or it was dead under where the sub is now. Just
No, I
get back
see.
to the sub, and then I'll get closer.
Why don't you just get over the
It's functioning.
Malak?
Yeah, it's something with the water detector then, I
Okay.
guess. Which is why I'm trying to replace
Yeah.
You
it.
can see it on radar though, right?
Can't we manually?
It's
see what
gone
you
just
pump
below
out there?
radar.
Well, the water detector I think is behind the
It
pump,
rolled
so
a
you
little
can't
off the bridge
grab it.
side.
Oh,
So
it's
we-
not getting any power.
It was powered earlier when I
Oh
checked it.
shit!
It's probably.
Well, no, we're not sinking. Like we're
Let me check
going
the R1.
down.
Yeah, this one's just not powered at all right now because there's no water. So that's trying to go, or it is active at least, but it's not doing anything.
All right, I am right above the Moloch.
You are. Okay, let me see.
Arcus, come. Go left. Go left and
Go
down.
left more and down.
Go left and down. We missed it hard. You sure you're right above the Malak?
I am very confident I am right above the Moloch.
I found it.
Alright, is it down this cliff? Oh yeah, I'm on top of the ship, Feed. He like passed us. Or past me.
I'm gonna go back to running silent if you found
Alright.
the Moloch.
I'm going back to the ship now. I got the loots.
You got all of it?
I got the loots.
Alright, I'm just gonna head back then. Oh, I see you. He's right above you.
What do we need for this? Welding fuel tank, so. Okay, there was damage there. That fixed the hull breach indicator, but sadly,
Let me know when you're in.
I can't
We're
fix
in,
up
Captain.
there.
You can go.
Auto control should be able to deal with that for the time being, since there's no combat.
Heading to Belsalina.
I don't know why our armor piercing's here, but can I put in this crate? Speaking of which, is there an open slot to put the ammo
Got
in?
a backpack here that Winslow had made of 20-something diving masks.
I mean, now would be a good time to just sort of distribute that throughout the.
Yeah, that's what
ship.
I'm doing.
Are you sure he made them, or if he just found
Yes,
them and
these,
put them all in
he was
backpack?
crafting these. I saw him crafting these and had to tell him.
Oh my god.
There's a briefcase with 8 welding tools over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Brace for impact. Okay. Ice above us.
Nope, found an
If
nerve.
you want to take that ethanol there.
Wow, I didn't realize there was
I
this
did,
much
but I
damage.
think I just got around it.
Oh,
Please stand back.
What just hit us?
We can't get through that area
there's
without
some
you
needlers
destroying
on
the
the
ice.
rear of the
Ice
ship.
at 12 o'clock.
There's
also
there's
shit
some
on the roof of the
damage.
ship.
There's hull damage by the reactor. There's hull damage on the reactor. The reactor's underwater.
Oh, that's
Going.
That's not good.
The reactor's completely underwater. Get a diving suit to repair it.
Electrical is also flooded.
Yeah, there were some needlers attacking us back here.
We're sinking.
Patching the reactor breach
We're
now.
sinking hard.
Reactor is emptying out. The breach is done and back.
Can we switch the ammo back to regular ammo, please?
Oh, there's a little shit shooting us, Captain.
What's the break?
We switch
Where
back
were we
to
getting
regular
shot from?
ammo, not this armor piercing.
Well, that was
All
scary.
right, I need a gunner at the top gun. Because the way we need to go, there's ice, and I'll tell you when to shoot.
All right. Well, until someone switches this full gun, we're just gonna be wasting our armor piercing.
What
Alright,
ammo
yeah.
do we want?
Can someone switch out the ammunition?
I'm switching.
The regular ammo. The regular ammo is what we want.
Yeah.
Nope, gotta fix that box upstairs.
Where is this ice?
Give me a second. I gotta go back up.
Okay, I see it. It's the back left.
No, it's gonna be. It's not even that. It's up. It's up north. We sank quite a ways.
Okay.
Or, when I say north, I
is
mean 12
loaded.
o'clock.
Do we have another welding tank? What's in these? I don't have time to look through it, but
I see it on
There it is. Yeah.
welding tool. Where the hell can I? Dang it! I'm gonna have to take this out if I want this welding tool. At least it gives me what I need.
Should be broken, yeah.
It's broken. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, there's the door's closed, but the pump's not doing anything. So I need to fix that somehow.
I'm invisible now. I cannot be seen. I'm hidden.
I think we need someone to stay in the gunnery position at all times because we don't have regular security. So someone wanna pretend to be security for right now. That would be excellent. Who's in the guns right now?
I'm in the guns.
Okay. Yeah,
I was
medical
doing
is gonna have to
some
play the
repair.
role of security for the rest of the session as well.
Why do we have water
50
here?
meters to target.
Do not dock just yet. I'm also re-rolling. For some reason, I'm a mechanic. I got all this crap on me.
Roger. Switching into
Here, Feige, how about
our-
you just take this stuff?
God dang
It
those
needs to be
lurkers!
distributed.
I know you're having your fun to chat there, and that's one thing I'm gonna be annoyed with this game is it's gonna get really frantic, and I'm not gonna pay attention to what you guys are up to. You're gonna run wild on my stream channel or my chat again, dang it! And there's gonna be nothing I can do about it. Because I want to fix this cursed pump. Although I think we're all done and
Let
back.
me know when you finish re-rolling.
So let's load that back
Let
on.
me know when you finish re-rolling.
I'm good now.
Okay.
Just gonna put away last bit.
Taking us in. At least trying to. I'm gonna give it one attempt, and if it doesn't work, I will let somebody else take the attempt.
I believe in you.
Start taking bets.
As someone who's never piloted a ship in this game before, I would enjoy having an attempt.
Did you guys hear about that guy that bet a shit ton of money to see a streaker on Super Bowl, and he was the guy that did it?
Sure, Hunter. Sure, you do know
He
evil.
bet that there was going to be a streaker.
He bet that there was
he
going to be a
hired.
streaker, and no, and he did it himself.
Oh, nice.
And he
That's
got
even
like
better.
375.
Face plant.
Boom!
That's awesome. That would be worth it.
So
Apparently, he like brought his friend to like distract the guards or something, and then he did it.
Damn.
Alright, so if it's possible, I would like to get the materials I need for like building a button and an extra water detector for that thing,
Yeah, but how much
pumping
is it
back.
gonna get fined?
We have the materials for all that.
Probably like
You
20.
can
Do we
craft
have
it.
do we have the silicone? Because that's what I couldn't
We
find.
have all that, yes.
Actually, I'm not even sure if they
Silicone,
even
you
get
take plastic and deconstruct it, you'll get silicon and carbon. And we have a crap ton of plastic.
Alright, let me see about getting this thing back rear pumping extra buttons set up for that hatch.
I'm gonna take a restroom break here real fast.
Captain's off the
Figure out
ship.
what mission we want to take.
Mutiny! Mutiny!
Epic, you have the bridge.
Sounds good to me. Permission to shoot people. Got it.
Oh my, so it begins.
So I think there's like a hull breach here, but I can't open that hatch.
Hull breach where?
Where's here?
Where is here?
The next to the generator
Oh, to the left of the reactor?
or the reactor, yeah. This
Yeah,
one.
that's just like the way that airlock works.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
'Cause
damage.
I'm pretty sure it's damaged.
Yeah, there was damage on the top of the reactor room that I could not get at until it actually flooded earlier. So that's one of the flaws in the design of the ship too. Well, let's see. Actually, I shouldn't have even gone over here yet. I still gotta make the dang button and the water detector.
Oh, I just got the event where I can try and grab the revolver.
I always go for the other one. Just
The
get
one that
the
says,
next
"Hey,
stuff.
can I see this map? What's the fastest route out of this shithole?" All right,
Exactly. You do that, and then you try to give him a way to go. But I always have like halfway decent helm skill when I do it. So.
Oh god, now we've got Conqueror's Bad Fur Day quotes
No,
going
I
on.
didn't do it.
Yeah, I think it must be related skills. So maybe if you like you have a high weapon skill, you can steal his gun. Something like that.
Well, I want him to leave this room so I can steal the fentanyl in here. So
Just drag him out.
that's what I'm doing. It's a real slow process. Ah, shit. Security's coming.
Oh my.
I'm back.
I'm quite thankful that security doesn't care if you just like physically drag them out of a room.
Okay, I need plastic and a chip for that. That's simple to do. It's just annoying that I have to
We
pick
could
it up.
salvage a wreck.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh, I don't even think I need 2 plastic and I needed 2 chips, do I?
Just get all the missions and then whichever one's forward. The best one on the forward options. Because we gotta keep moving forward, Captain. We're so far away from everything. Like we're
This is not at all annoying.
just so much more forwardness.
Are we actually supposed to go like point A to point B in this, or is that?
Not really. Just kind of
You
just do
don't
whatever you
have
want.
to, but we're in the beginner area, which is a lot of small caverns. And we can get to an area where it opens up a little bit more.
Oh,
And
okay, yeah, in
eventually
that
we
case-
can get to like a big ocean where there's sub versus sub combat and stuff.
Oh yeah, in that case, I definitely want to get to a bigger, like less caverns.
Yeah. No, we're gonna keep. There is only one, or there's a crap ton of missions in the next area, and the next area is further right. The missions that we've got right now are wreck salvage, medical item transport, explosive cargo, and terminate the Thrasher swarm.
Oathmaster, can you do something about reducing the range on these automatic doors? Is that possible?
I can reduce the range.
they're,
I did
like, a little annoying, but
Okay, I did extend it there so that way we wouldn't run into them, but I can shorten it a bit.
Yeah, like I want to bump into the door before it opens.
Like for like amusement purposes, or?
No, just because, especially if, what if the room's flooded and we're in it trying to repair it? We don't want the door opening and flooding the rest of the ship.
Well, that's why we should have buttons on these doors to begin with.
Yeah, we should.
You see all the stuff you can create, Beach, the DIY?
What?
Type in the fabricator DIY and look at all the stuff you can craft.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah, everybody come to the crafter. We added a mod. Come to the crafter and type DIY.
Well, for mainly for like the engineers and crap.
Engineers,
You can-
report to the crafting room.
Oh,
Like
that's dope, I
batteries
like
and
that.
cameras.
No, I don't want it.
displays,
How do I
all
get
that.
there?
Boatmaster, you
What do
can
the
make your
cameras
own.
do?
Okay,
You
yeah,
can
like
literally sit in the screen and
ammo
move on to
shelves,
people.
medical cabinets. Nice. These are pretty cool.
You can make your own pumps and your own cable boxes now.
Yeah, your own like cabinets and racks.
So you can add junction boxes.
Sounds
you can
good to
wire
me
whatever
there.
you want now.
That's
Who
what I like to
canceled
hear.
that?
We can get another ammo crate because there's ammo all over the floor. We can put charging stations and fire extinguishers. I don't know how many fire extinguishers we have. We can get more cabinets. We can get more cabinets and medical if we wanted. Weapon holders. We can wire up cameras and shit. That's nice.
I do think that there are enough charging stations, but we do probably need
Where are the
more fire
guns?
extinguishers.
Where's do-it-yourself guns?
Can't. Because it
Yeah, you
requires
can't.
you
They're,
to
like, external.
connect them in the editor.
Yeah, that should make it a little bit better, I guess.
And if anyone else needs a fabricator, there's a fabricator in the shuttle that you can run to and use if one's
Yeah.
being currently used.
Oh, well, I thought I was helping people a little bit by making this
Can
more
we get someone
manageable.
to swim outside the ship and repair crap?
What's damaged outside the ship?
There was a bunch on the shuttle last I saw, and some other
Okay, I can
places.
do that.
Vic, where is that organic fiber?
I never touched it. We do have a bunch of. Oh, it is. It's over there in the storage. So, it's like the middle small cabinet with all the suitcases.
Oh, I see. I didn't see this cabinet.
Yeah.
I don't see any
Which we
damage
can
to the
get some
shuttle,
more.
are you sure?
I'm gonna make it the top left cabinet.
That's fine. Any spare tool belts you find that aren't being used, you can just deconstruct. It's more fiber.
Are you sure there's damage to the shuttle? I don't see any.
Those, I'm not sure. Just last time I saw. I don't know if it was fixed or not.
Yep, it looks.
Oh, if you keep going up, yeah. keep going.
Yeah,
Our left,
okay.
I see some damage.
There was also like in the back wings, I think, some damage.
Let's fix this crap finally.
I like trapped myself in this little cavern.
Only problem is I don't know which one is for the store.
Don't die out there.
You
I
drop?
have a scooter and some extra oxygen, and I'll be fine. I'll run out of welding fuel first.
Let me know when
I think I got all the
it's
stuff near
repaired
the
out there.
shuttle, so let me get in.
Yay, I did my first wiring work. Now let's figure out what the heck is wrong with this thing. Because for some reason it doesn't want to pump, and I suspect might have something to do with this. Although I'm going to probably need new wiring. Since I have no idea where the signals check component even is. If I'm completely serious. I did set that right. Signal out. I can't remember which one was which, to be honest. So I'm gonna have to play around with that a bit.
It was from when I got.
Hello there, I apologize if I cannot, for the life of me, pronounce your name there. Ux's term tib something. I have no idea, I apologize. All's going well. I'm gonna do my first customization or wiring work with this game. Exciting times. We also have a dead person here.
Yeah,
Pain.
it's right down here. Your stuff was down here last I saw. Someone might have touched it.
Alright, one more wire and we'll play around with
Hey,
it.
Ignacio, can you do me a favor? I'm not 100% sure what's required to clean blood, but can you actually clean the blood out? Because I know I can get.
To clean blood,
Okay,
you
I'll
gotta put ethanol
do
in a
it.
sprayer.
Yeah, it's just ethanol spray. Take this, dude.
I'm trying to remember what
Is that
it
thing?
was. Now, moment of truth. Let's see if this actually worked or not.
Sorry, what?
No, I have no idea. Someone must
I was
have
trying
taken
to
your
do
stuff
that.
because it's not where it was.
Nope, that was not it.
How do I do that? Sprayer and ethanol.
Hmm. I'm gonna have. I think the easiest way to check if I did that right is to look at what this pump is.
Sprayer, see.
Signal out for set state and then set speed.
Yeah, why did Commander Duke spawn with nothing?
No idea why he's fine with them.
Currently no power. Is it possible the relay component's messed up?
I mean, you got halfway decent character.
Hmm.
Okay, I need plus.
The only problem is knowing where that stupid component's at.
This is a fancy station.
Perfect. Let me know when Duke is ready, and then we'll depart on the next mission.
And the only problem, well, dang it, the ship designer did not allow me to actually edit these relay connectors either, so there's almost nothing I could do aside for trying to make a new relay component if that is buggy. And even then, I need room on the junction box too, because currently the junction boxes can only have 5 at a time for power. Okay, there's a 1, 2. I was excited. I thought there was a. Okay, there's a failable one here. So we're gonna have to make a shortcut.
Someone's changing lights.
Yeah, I had to turn the generator on. I'm making a sprayer.
See if that does it. And I.
I can shut this off.
Oh, because I'm on. Nah, I can't get up there. Dang it. A little annoying.
Now I need ethanol, I guess.
I'm assuming this is the relay for the power. So why is it not working then?
Alright, where you at, Duke?
Yeah,
There's
now
your
it's
headset. We'll have
now
to,
it's just pouring
I
water
can
in.
actually go buy you some clothes right now.
Yeah, why don't you,
There's
why
like
don't
some
you
extra
get him
clothes
some
kind of
clothes?
scattered across the ship.
Yeah,
Any
there's a
idea
bunch
where
of
to
clothes
get
all over.
ethanol?
I think we've sold like all the clothes, unless
Well, then if you sold all the clothes, then they're
There's
clothes.
definitely clothes in the cabinet in the front of the navigation.
you want to check what's there.
Officer's clothes, but like there's something better than nothing.
There is something completely wrong with this. It's actually putting water in when I got power going for it, as opposed to taking it out.
I can authorize access to the above the armory area. I can't open this door. I don't have a key card. That's my problem.
How'd you get nothing? Oh, hold on, I might have an extra key card. I do, come here. Where are you?
The armory's a mess.
Yep. Haven't had time to even bother.
Dude, I have an extra key card, where are you?
I'm on the bridge.
Okay, here, I'm gonna drop it.
That's why we needed a proper
Hold
quartermaster.
on, where'd it go? Did it drop
Oh,
in your
proper
inventory?
quartermaster is not Winslow.
No, I dropped it. Oh, it's in the cabinet right behind me, or right behind you.
I'm gonna deal with my dog. Hold on.
You should tell him that to his face.
Oh, oh, Captain, I completed my task.
So I'm pretty sure you just need to equip a key card, use a door that requires that key card, and then you never need to have that on you again.
He doesn't even have his own basic default one, so you can just keep that one on.
I'm ready to go. I think. Are we at a station?
Yeah, we're at a station. We can go whenever.
Yeah, water's just coming in.
Captain on bridge. All right. So, have we figured out Duke's equipment and stuff?
We're all ready.
Fine. We're ready to leave, Captain. Let's go.
All right. We are going to be salvaging a wreck next.
Perfect. Hopefully it
Okay.
doesn't have tentacles.
I actually cannot select the.
We lost power, Captain.
Fixing it now.
Maybe that's
Fixing it
why.
now.
Why did we lose power?
The reactor's off.
I have it selected if you want me to start it.
Alright, power's coming back on.
Started.
I think whoever selects it has to start.
Well, I didn't
That's
have it
why
selected beforehand. He just couldn't start it for whatever reason.
Well, the one thing I learned is that it is pumping water in when I reverse the water detector, but for some reason it's not pumping the water out. I'm not sure why.
It's a different colony, isn't it?
It's a different colony.
Oh, it changes every time. Okay.
Every city's different. Every place we go, almost, is different. Sometimes we've gone back, but we're going forward. And the more missions you do for that colony, the
The more that colony likes you, but also probably the coalition too.
the larger that colony gets too.
Mm.
I'm gonna have
Also, when did we become allies of the Husk?
We need power. Can you get us power, Tart?
Yeah, there is power currently in.
Start.
Yeah, there's a fresh fuel cell in there. Should have power up coming up now. Let me just get back to the reactor.
It's on. Here we go. It's because it's not on automatic. I turned it on.
Alright,
The reactor wasn't on auto, that's why.
Epic prep a dive team.
Why does it want me to report a hull breach in this room, Oath?
Because there's a breach up on the top there you can't reach to fix.
Oh,
Yeah.
annoying.
You just I'm getting spikes right now.
Alright.
I need ice to our 6 o'clock. Need a gunner. Ice to our 6 o'clock.
I don't know what to do about that dang pump. It's annoying. But there's not It seems like I can put water in, but I can't drain it for some reason.
Still not broken, jeez.
It's still not broken. I'm just gonna go around it. Save the ammunition.
I might have just broken it. So,
No, I
Part of
cannot
it
get
broke,
around
but not the other part.
Really?
No, no, part of it broke, but not the other part. It's weird.
Was it a multiple piece or something?
It might be a
It looks
multiple
like it.
piece one. The one that is directly below us right now.
Yeah, directly below us now. If you fire straight down.
You having fun there, Tart?
Yeah.
There we go. It's gone.
Oh, I'm drowning.
Good kill.
Why are you drowning?
I'm drowning because the side leg is stuck underwater.
Yeah, I'm playing quartermaster tonight.
Hit spacebar and it should
Bothering me.
free you or something. To
Thank
kind of
you.
ragdoll yourself.
Update.
How do I get out of here?
Wait, no.
Who is drowning?
I'm free. Chart is free.
Okay, good.
I'm getting frame loss now for some reason.
Fish coming from 12 o'clock.
I apologize for that. I'm just wondering what's causing this frame loss.
They don't seem to be doing anything to us, okay.
Alright, so who wants to go on dive team?
Which is really nothing at the
I
moment.
do.
Yeah, engineer, cut through some walls. Sounds good. And Duke. And let's see. Arcus, are you staying on or are you coming?
Let me get a new fuel cell. Where is it? I had one. Oh, I got a new welding tool, that's why.
They do still appear to
They're-
be pursuing.
Yeah, they're all the way up there still.
They're way up to the top. All right. Well,
We
there's
have
sonar
a
obscurity.
There's a sonar monitor right here next to you. You can check.
How the hell
Oh,
do
they're
I...
way up there. Okay.
How the heck-
Alright,
But
holding
we're gonna be
position,
stopping
wreck
pretty
is
soon.
60 meters down.
Alright,
I think
so
fish are still coming.
Ignacio, Duke,
Yeah.
and Arcus if you want. Let's go. I'm gonna go through the bottom airlock.
Okay. Why does it sound like we got a leak?
Because this back hatch... Are you...
Probably just the back.
Yeah, because...
Forward access hacks right next to the command is leaking.
I think he's still trying to break through in there.
Yeah, I can't see it from the guns.
Acting quartermaster
Um,
over there, all our,
Oh, I see it.
I don't get it. I don't know why the pump's acting like the way it
Hit it
is.
from the gun.
I got one of them. I don't know if there's another one or not. Do you have
I think there might still be
Radar,
one more.
can you check?
So let me. Yeah. Oh. It looks like. I think you got.
All right, then switch to passive so they don't come anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. There's one way up. See it? It's coming down.
No,
Where are all
I
our
think it's switch to
scooters at?
passive.
I saw some scooters on the.
I figured out what the issue is, sort of. Because we were able to replicate by reversing the water detector signal to pump water in. But for some reason it's just refusing to pump water out. So I'm certain it's something weird with the pump itself. Because I just disconnected all the wiring that was connected to the default setup. But since I can't get access to that relay component, I can't get rid of the wires entirely. So it does seem like there's too many essential wires. But it's still just the 2 plus the power. I just don't
Feige,
know.
where are the scooters at, Dean?
I don't know. There's a couple
There's
spread.
hold on. Come down here, all the way down. I have 2 scooters down here.
Down to where?
So Val's tank in the front that has the airlock. In these containers is 1 scooter. or 2 scooters, and there's 2 more on those tool belts.
And there's harpoon guns down here, so Ignacio, grab a harpoon gun. You'll need one. You also need a crowbar.
Harpoon gun. I have a crowbar, but harpoon gun.
Yeah,
They're in this thing by me. I'm wiggling.
Oh, where's the
There's a
crowbar?
scooter if you don't have a scooter. Do you need one, or you got one?
I have one.
I have a crowbar on me if you need it.
But I need a gun.
Yes. Yeah, the harpoon gun. It's inside.
It's by
of
the
it.
tank there, the pump. If anything else, I do feel like it's a faulty.
Duke.
I do feel like it is a faulty pump because we've had issues with this ever since we first got the ship. And another,
Can you hear me on this channel? Yeah, I can hear you.
yeah, and another weird thing is this: there's not a second
down
door.
Here, in the next to the reactor room.
Okay.
Is that where we're going out?
Yep. Here, take. You
I'm
got a
gonna lead
scooter.
from the front.
What are we doing with him?
Yeah, that was a scooter.
Take that bag to fill up with loot.
Yeah.
You guys
I
want
need
to
an
go to
extra
the ammo box? Ask Quartermaster Feet.
What are we doing? What's that, Cam?
Empty ammo boxes. What are we doing?
Rug. Let's go, boys. Cycle.
Alright, let's get going.
In the deconstructor. By the fabricator up top.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is a perfect example. I demonstrated earlier how reversing the wiring or the signal caused water to fill up in here, but it just refuses to drain. I could not for the life of me understand why.
Got out the scanner.
Hello there, Casey Red Dragon. Welcome to welcome to the stream there.
You guys hear me when I talk in local chat underwater?
Yes.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
not
Let's
that
enter
well
from the
though.
back here.
You sound like your radio here.
I think we need a plasma cutter for this.
I got one. Oops, I did not mean to do that.
Actually, let's see. This is automatically, automatic control. So I'm going to see if it's possible to
Hey,
build
Gus,
it.
if you got a plasma cutter, got it?
No, I
Otherwise, yeah, I got it.
I don't have.
I'm going to see if it's possible to build a new pump and just scrap the wiring altogether on that other one. Oh, did I just hurt myself? I saw the lacerations. Yeah, the big problem. Oh,
Alright, I got a stun baton ready.
what's going on here? Am I running low on air?
I'm cutting this door.
Is oxygen broken?
I just repaired it there.
Oh,
Yeah, I just fixed it a moment ago, but I'm nauseated here for some reason.
I think it's because I'm nauseated too. I think it's because we lost oxygen.
It was half damaged, so it should have still been functioning. I just repaired it now.
Well, we've definitely got huge problems here. What is happening? The ship just shook.
Captain, are we irradiated? Are we getting
We are
irradiated?
under attack. 12
Down
o'clock.
the med bay.
Something is sitting on us.
Yep, I think we may be getting irradiated. I'm taking organ
There's a
damage
lot
here.
of med bay.
Okay, what's that back here?
This is probably how it ends. No one having to understand what the hell is going on.
Are you guys like pumping out water or something?
No, it's just the back door again. There's no flooding, but the radiation, whatever it was, is gone at the moment. But I was nauseated for a while.
Captain, let me know when it comes back.
I was feeling lightheadedness. I was
Hold on a second.
vomiting.
Okay, so there was,
That just leaves out.
yeah, there was something that was sitting on us. It left. It went.
It's
It went
red eye.
to our 12 o'clock. It's what?
Red eye. Captain, it's red eye.
Oh, that thing?
You can't even see it if you stop shooting. You're wasting.
They are.
It's gone. It's.
Alright, I
Shot
got
the
some
shit out of the
grenades.
cap.
You wasted like a shit ton of ammo, bro.
No, I shot a lot out of it. I literally, it was sitting on top of us, eating us, and I got on the gun.
Yeah,
and I
you
put
were. And then
a bajillion rounds into it.
Alright, it's gone now.
I mean,
we're gonna keep an eye out.
we're-
Somebody should stay on that 12 o'clock periscope.
I am. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Wait, can you not put shotguns inside backpacks? No, you cannot. Okay.
Cannot.
Alright, well, I got some guns I found on the ship.
There's a lot of medical equipment over here.
Oh, nice. I found all the
Completely
guns
filled.
and ammo.
We're
Got some more clothes.
out of ammo.
Okay.
I got some SMGs, some shotgun shells, 40mm grenades.
Tart, can you load up new ammo on the coil gun?
No,
Coilgun's the big one, right?
just
Or is
reloaded
that
it.
the small
We're
one?
almost out of regular.
Yep, the coil gun's the small one. I'm already here, so what kind of ammo?
Literally completely.
What kind of ammo do you
Yeah,
need?
like we have like these 3 boxes left. That's it. That are like half empty already.
Which one?
got body
There's
over
whole
here.
racks. There's ammo all over the floor back there.
Got a
Yeah,
body.
but are they empty? Oh no, this
Not
one's
the
full.
Regular.
Get their ID tag.
Yeah, what
I
kind
have
of
some
ammo?
ID tags up front too. I'm kind of full on gear, guys. There's some more stuff up front though.
Ignacio,
I got
can you
the
open this door
logbook,
with your
though.
crowbar? What you got?
Hey, fun.
We just shook.
There's
Oh,
not a lot of ammo.
Yeah, we never
I am on
resupplied
all
our
the guns, I
ammo.
don't see anything.
I got it.
Oh,
I got it.
oh,
I
you
didn't
got
know
it.
You were cutting something.
No, that's fine. I guess.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we're gonna have to make multiple trips. There's a lot of stuff on here. I did get the important thing though. I got the logbook.
All these
multiple
could be
trips is what
useful.
you're gonna have to do.
Mission complete. Are you sure it's the right logbook? Sometimes. Oh yeah, I see you swimming with it.
Yeah, I think so.
I can see you on the radar swimming with it, so it's the right one. Sometimes
Okay,
there's
yeah.
like 3 of them.
We'll
Alright,
also
then I'm gonna drop it off on the ship along with the stuff and come back to help grab some more stuff.
we'll also need our medical
You
officer.
can bring another duffel bag.
Yeah, I can try and grab another duffel bag or something.
I have a double bag for you. If you want to meet me crafting, or I'll meet you at the airlock.
We got a repair
I'm
order in the
by
front.
I'm by our little shuttle. I'm gonna come in at the shuttle's airlock.
Yeah, we'll also need the medical officer to check everyone due to the radiation.
I found a full-on clown suit.
Oh god. Oh god.
Clowns were the cause of the shipwreck.
Damn it. Damn those clowns.
Alright, let me find
not
something
impossible.
to put this extra stuff into. How full are these boxes? Also, yeah, this stuff's about to blow up. Okay, good. Here's a storage.
Engineering team, there's a lot of damage in the shuttle.
Yeah, Fuji's working on it right now.
Okay.
Are you on that tart
He's
or?
not part of an engineering team.
Yeah, we just not part of
I
the-
get
Oh,
electric
can
key
you
to the
send-
line.
Yeah, tart. Are
Can
you
you
on?
send someone down there?
Yeah, tart, burger, or
Duffel bag in the secure storage.
Yeah, I see it. I'm putting stuff in the handheld things.
Oh, I think we've got some fish. Yeah, we've got some fish at our 12 o'clock.
Let's fix this
I
thing
am
up.
not on the guns anymore, so.
Yeah, we got some, I'm getting flooded in. There's something on top of the shuttle. Underneath.
There's
Yep, we-
fish on top of the shuttle as well.
Yeah, but it's taking shots at the shuttle at the moment. Come on. Why can't they let me select the periscope? There we go.
I got the one on the bottom.
Shuttle looks fixed until, well, until this threat's
Hey,
Hey
gone.
Duke, I found a locked cabinet.
more- there's
Can you
more
come
coming to the
unlock
bottom.
this? Or do you not have the key for it?
There's got to be one on top because starting to get some damage in the bridge.
Do we have anyone outside for a discharge? We could discharge if there's no one outside.
Dude, where are you with that key card?
Alright, pull it. Is everyone inside?
No.
People on the shipwreck.
Oh, guys, switch that out.
Oh Jesus, okay, I see them.
Are you in the shipwreck?
Yes, police.
Alright, I killed the one that was below the shuttle.
Down here, dude. There's a secure cabinet right over here. Right.
There's also some pretty serious hull damage on the front outside of the ship.
Making my way
And
over.
there's also another one up here if you can.
And there's still one more fish somewhere.
There was one below the ship that I shot with a shotgun on my way out.
There's 3 different cabinets. You can try them all. No, you just might not have
Who's
main
on
one.
weapon?
It was
Come up to these.
I'm on the bottom one, but I don't see it on this one.
Could
We
you switch between all of them and see if real fast and see if you can get.
There's also 2 more up here.
The main
We got
spot.
shot down here. Watch out.
Wait, whoa.
I think I killed him. I'm possibly infected though.
Oh, is it a husk?
Right over here is another one. Right above this computer.
Didn't I just repair the oxygen tank? I'm gonna have to switch this out quickly.
Wait, another what? Another husk?
Oh, I'm bleeding a bit.
Yeah, there's one on the right.
Oh, I got healed up, I guess.
On the left.
Come on, please tell me I can fix that. There we go. Are we in the clear? Did we take out all intruders?
There's a hull breach in the front ballast.
Currently fixing the
I
top
am out of,
docking hatch.
Fuel. Where do I find more fuel? For my welder?
Should be
There also
some.
appears to be a
There's
hull
whole
breach in the
bunch
reactor
on
room.
the welder shelf, and then
Is that the same hull breach from before, though?
alright, dude, right
We're
here's
being, we're still being attacked. I see more more damage to the ship as I'm repairing it.
Where are you? Where's
Near the reactor.
Alright, so
The electrical
that's-
room's
yeah,
now
that's,
starting to
around
leak a
okay,
bit.
dude.
No
like
flooding
10
yet.
and 11 o'clock. I don't think we've got a gun facing that way, do we?
found a dead clown.
Oh.
This might be the right key card. There's a dead clown with an alien artifact on it.
Passive sonar isn't
That's
picking
a
up
good find.
anything alive yet, so I'm gonna switch to active real fast. I think we may have dealt with them.
Reactor room is good, just repairing components.
Keep an eye out. I'm not sure that they're gone.
There's another husk down
we
below. I
have it?
found it.
Okay.
I'm currently suffering from blood loss here. I don't know what hit me.
Oh, I'm here. I'm below you. Let me open it. There you go. I found the, This is where the husk was that attacked me.
Okay, there's
railgun
now. This is acting quartermaster Feege. There's now an alphabetized crafting components cabinet.
Got
Do
it.
not unalphabetize it. Do not fuck it up.
Where's what medical?
There's
The
no
left
leak
side
in
of the
medical,
ship is still more completed.
no leak in medical, Captain.
Do we have everything?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think we got everything from the ship.
It's outside medical, and you can't get to it from in med bay.
Come to the left side of the erect ship.
I'm swimming that way. I'm on the ballast tank part of it.
Oh god
You
damn
have
it.
to go out of the
Okay,
ship
that,
and then
that was a bad
Go
idea.
through the top of the left side.
Okay. Is there stuff in here?
Well, I guess I could just take it out of electricity and then repair. That
I have
might
some extra
do it.
if you need it.
Front of the ship, but I can't.
Okay,
really
gonna just give
I can
my
see
idea a
it.
chance.
Making the water sound.
We might have to repair it outside.
Oh, okay, that was
So
interesting.
wait, what are you running out of then? Ah, okay. Someone's running out of air or something. Okay, this just goes back to where we were. I think we got everything.
we've pretty much cleaned out the ship.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, let's start heading back up.
Heading back up.
Oh, okay, Captain, it's back on base now.
Alright, this should work. But apparently I was hitting a bunch of buttons in chat without realizing it.
Oh,
Yeah. Because the reactor's off, I don't think this has drained the water. So let's turn this on a quick moment.
Commander Tyler's on the side of the ship. Looks like he's easy to get shot.
Like to see you try.
Alright, that did it.
I already had aim on you.
I don't know why I'm lagging.
Doing a quick sweep on the outside of the ship.
Perfect. Let me know when you've completed that.
Huh. It's been getting progressively worse, so it may have something to do with the ship. It's possible I could be running too much stuff in the background, maybe. But I don't know what's causing the latency, the frame drops that gradually drop down. Yeah, I can edit the buzzer, but not the relay component.
There is one repair for the front of the ship. That's outside.
Yeah, it's getting progressively worse. Ah, yes, your Stellaris addiction. Hopefully I can get back to more Stellaris afterwards. I don't know if we're going to go back to Crusader Kings, though, or what we're going to do after our time with Barotrauma. I do need to figure out what's causing this latency, though.
We'll need everyone who's wounded on the wreck ship to go to the medical bay and take some antiviral/antibiotic.
I hate to break it to you, but if you're infected, it's already too late.
That's not true.
So long as Feed
That's
is
your
on.
professional diagnosis.
I'm saying that the time lapse that it takes would have already passed, so you already would have been a husk by now.
Well, I popped antibiotics as soon as I got bit.
Yeah, that probably protected you.
Huh.
Shit, wait, who put a diving suit in here? Where'd my diving suit go now?
There is a leak because this water duct is opening and closing, but I don't know where the water's coming from. We'll see if it's coming from here. No, that's still opening and closing, so... Where's the water coming from?
Why am I hearing a leak?
Is it the back deck still? Or the back
Is
exit?
one of the, yeah, that, or is one of the, airlocks still open?
He got it.
It was a small spot
I
right
heard
in the command room. Yep. There's more up here though.
Yeah, I think maybe there's something flawed with this, well, that can't be true, because the water didn't immediately flood in there when we docked. So there's something else going on at play here.
Duffel bags and the crap we got.
That's a Feach question.
Drop it off in the crafting room, or by all the cabinets or whatever. I'm putting stuff in your cabinet though, Duke. I'm getting briefcases with guns and shit and putting them in your boxes.
Well, this does not go well.
Where's the crafting room?
Across from the bridge.
Yeah. I'm putting all the salvage I got in the crafting room for sorting later.
Finish my sweep. Come in.
We're gonna need some fresh oxygen tanks over
You
here.
pass it, right here. You wanna pass me? Come up the stairs. Up the ladder. Just drop whatever suitcase you have on the ground.
See about clean up this mess a bit.
I'm now inside the ship.
Roger. Is everyone in? Speak now or forever hold your beat. Speak now or drown.
Chief engineer is in. What the heck? Oh.
Alright, having heard nothing, Burger and Duke to guns, we are going to depart now. I do now have active sonar on.
I'm going to be active on the guns. I am actually doing something.
Roger. Can we get either Epic or Arceus gun?
Why am I hearing an alien?
I can do that if you need it. Oh, there's an alien somewhere nearby.
Arcus, in the top right cabinet, the tiny ones on the crafter, I put a bunch of unorganized medical shit that needs to be organized.
That's horrifying.
On our fabricator, the medical one.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Oh, we hit something.
Tyler is infected, or is that a mask?
Holy
That's a
shit,
mask.
what is happening?
Okay.
We are under attack.
Oh shit! There's a kneeler shooting into the hand room.
Brace for impact. Okay, we're good. We're not really good. We've got
I need a medic, and soon I'll die.
Captain down!
We got a leak in the reactor room.
I don't have any.
Ignacio also needs a medic.
Ignacio's tended to.
I'm tending to the captain.
I gotta turn
Trying to
this
get us out of
crap
here.
off. That did not help, sadly.
Due to the ship's shitty.
What the fuck was that?
Like freezing up.
Yeah, it's freezing up and lagging
Epic,
here.
if you could just dock us. Because we're so
That's what I'm
close.
trying to do.
I'll have to deal with that leak later.
Got a lot of stuff coming above us.
Just be careful with the welding torches. You can burn people if they're in your line of sight.
We got mud raptors.
I'm going down to assist with guns.
What
Everything's
the
good
fuck
here.
is that?
Can't reach the top, so otherwise I would have fixed it by
We have a
now.
whole breach in the reactor room.
Okay, something is in Tyler's case.
There is a
What the
mud
fuck
raptor
is
on the roof
that?
of the ship. I can't shoot it with the gun.
Are there aliens in the ship right now?
Like just licking from the walls. It's like creepy as fuck.
You can't reach it. Go
shit,
fix
yeah, we
everything
can't reach
else. Wait until it's actually flooded.
Oh dang, I was right about the dock until that water knocked me off.
Guys, what is that? That thing?
Leave my face alone.
Whatever it is, shoot it.
What? What is what thing? You're gonna dock through the body of a mud raptor is what's about to happen.
That'll be hilarious. Do it.
Is that what's happening? We're just gonna dock while under attack?
No,
Yep,
it's just like
That's
it's
what's
on
happening.
top
We're
of
docking while on.
Oh, thank God. All right, round of applause.
The most expensive
okay,
3,000 credits we've ever gotten.
I don't like
What
this ship
the
anymore,
happened?
Captain. It's like really cool, but the guns don't cover it.
You really need to like
I
use the
thought
shot.
you liked weak points, Feige.
Guys, and
No,
I
like
need
one
explanation.
weak
What the
point, not
hell
like-
happened?
The railguns are only at the front, and all the rest are at the back.
And it's horrible angles, yeah.
Yeah, it does have pretty bad angles, specifically over the command area.
We got a lot of
I'm gonna
drugs.
go
down
AFK for a second.
Permission disembark to repair the outer hull damage there, Captain.
I'm gonna give you
You have permission.
because you just left.
Sounds good. Can we confirm if their mud raptors are no longer outside?
Wait, Tyler, can you help me move these people?
You got more guards coming.
I don't even think it's possible to fix that, but... And I'll have to resupply these pretty soon. Yeah, because right now...
Jeez, they do not want to.
This is the main reason why I'm so confused as hell, because right now there's actually no water in here. So I want to believe there's something wrong with the pump. We tested it before even, and like I say,
Need to sell some stuff real quick.
actually I want to check the duct. Is that opening and closing like it did before? Well,
I can't move Kathy anyway.
well, it's impossible to test because of that. So let's finally have a look at the ship on the outside. Oh my god, is it actually impossible to repair that reactor room without it flooding? Yeah, not the best design, I think, with what they were talking about, weak points and everything. And there's an invisible hitbox there too. There seems to be a bit of a problem trying to fix the breach in the reactor room. I cannot fix it from the outside. The fin is actually blocking it. I quite literally can't fix the hull breach from the outside of the reactor room. Yeah, that'll give everyone a scare. I don't want to know why you have that headpiece though there, Tyler. I do not want to know why you look like you're infected.
Right, Ignacio appears stunned again.
Should I be concerned about that, you looking affected there, Tyler? Alright. This is probably the most action I'm going to get as an engineer, actually getting outside the ship for a change. Thank you for hopping onto the stream there. I don't know what exactly was causing the latency, but I'm definitely going to have a bit of fun trying to figure out that dang
Someone come to the shop to sell.
water pump.
Only got a bunch of crap in his backpack. Probably sell.
I'm almost out of fuel too. I hope my engineering skills should be high enough, right?
Should be at the shop. Yes.
This is not at all annoying. No, that's bugging out too.
Doc. Sorry about that.
Now all that's left is to check the back stern.
What happened to Ignacio?
What do you mean? Is he gone?
His body's just lying there on the floor.
I'm gonna be right back.
Alright, get the power back going. Can't leave this place for a moment, can I? Only thing left is to check the bottom. And sadly, no easy way to just change the air tank. Oh, we lost Ignio. What happened there? He just straight up died there.
He wasn't able to relog back in time.
Ah, okay.
How are we doing on supplies?
Ah. Well, it looks like we might need to stock up on ammo with the issues we had earlier. Or make some more leads.
Captain, we're halfway to affording the next ship.
Yeah, what else? I still would like to figure out what the heck is wrong with this pump. As I kind of deduced earlier, it's pumping water in just fine when I reverse the water detector signal, but it's not pumping water out for some reason. And until I actually open this outer
Anyone else have
door,
an extra slot for Ignacio's tool belt? Ignacio's tool belt?
I don't need this stuff here. So let me just organize.
Beach, where are my clothes? You sell my clothes, Beach. I ordered them. You told me to sell the clothes and order you commando fatigues. Okay. Should we sell this clown suit or?
They don't really sell well. It's 1 coin.
Okay, now what do I need again? Steel. And then what was the other one? Aluminum?
Let's start looking at our next set of missions. It's to destroy a mud raptor nest. And
yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, we already did that. Didn't we already kill Mud Raptor Nest on Thursday?
Soon we had
Anything's easy if you have a nuclear railgun around.
Alright, plastic. I should have plastic already.
yeah, I agree. So then the other option is a medical items transport. Though we're not going exactly right, we would be going down, but
that's fine.
Can we fix this cursed flood somehow? Somehow. I'll feel accomplished as an engineer if I could fix the one buggy thing. Not the most convenient to carry, I guess. But I'll go with it. Before I go, let me actually find a replacement fuel tank.
There's a leak above the reactor.
Yeah, we talked about that already. Can't be fixed. I tried going outside to fix it.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, I apparently cannot click the mission.
Ah, dang it. I was muted
For
on
whatever
Discord.
reason, I guess it removed permissions from me.
So Epic,
Do you wanna...
Oh,
the optimal term when we're ready.
That was Feej. I was still running around carrying crap.
Do I still have my engine or pump? I'm wondering. Alright. Just simple transport mission, I shouldn't need to do much here.
Master, it still reads there being a hull breach in the reactor room. That
Yeah,
is
it cannot be
correct.
fixed. Yeah, it cannot be fixed. I tried fixing it from the outside, it can't be done. The fin is blocking my attempts to repair it. I can't get close enough from the outside.
so it's not a glitch. It's a he can't fix it.
Yeah, I tried
We
going
can reach
outside.
it. There needs to be like a ladder or something in
It,
here.
it needs to actually be flooded before we can actually fix it. And I tried unplugging the pump and it actually needs to be flooded in order to get up there. I tried to turn off the duct that's in there and the water pump, but it's not working either.
Okay. Can we get Duke of Bacon's two weapons just so we have extra eyes on the outside?
Where are my
Shoot
clothes?
eyes when they come.
Where does the cargo go when you buy it on the ship?
Can we also get Epic the weapons then while he's figuring that out?
Gotcha.
I find it weird. I figured you're not connecting anything, so why can't I grab you?
It's right here, dude. On the ground, right now.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't I be able to wire you?
Go back to the fabricator room.
I believe my
I
legs
found
are
it.
stuck in the floor.
Okay.
Arcus, medical supplies.
Oh, I have to implant it.
I'm still sorting that duffel. Yeah, just drop it there.
One of the ammo boxes is empty. Someone wants to change that out.
I'll live my pig read.
Now we're suffering some weird latency, but let's see if 2 pumps is what we need. Because I have no clue what's happening otherwise.
We are now 200 meters away from the city of the Bucket. We are beginning our approach, so be ready to finish whatever you're doing. If there's anyone who's going to take longer than maybe a minute with whatever you're doing, let me know so I can park and we can...
Captain, we need to
Probably
park.
gonna
I'm gonna
take you more
fix
than
the
a minute.
reactor leak. If you park, I
Alright.
can fix the reactor leak.
Parking. Make sure, if anyone was watching through sonar, make sure to turn past
hear
the sonar.
aliens.
We're now running silently.
I hear aliens.
That's me.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
Alright, we are parked.
Oathmaster, I would get a alright. We're going up.
The reactor room is flooding.
That was on purpose, but actually let me just turn off the motion detector entirely here.
That is how we have to fix the reactor. We have to. Ah, god damn it. Tart.
Okay, forgot the doors open that distance.
Motion detectors are disconnected, so hopefully that closes them.
No.
No, they
we
just
gotta
stay
disconnect.
open.
God damn it.
Apparently they won't stay closed. I'll just make the radius really short if because I thought I already shortened them enough.
Close this other one so that we can just get going.
Alright, no one in the reactor room until this is fixed, if the water will let us.
Alright, so are we docking before we fix that, or?
A little unnecessary, I guess, but...
Stuck here.
Alright, Captain,
I'm
we're
gonna-
fixed.
Alright, proceeding to dock.
One way to get it done, I guess. I'll have to well, I'm not gonna know how Feige did it differently, honestly. Since he's already fixing what he undid there.
Why did we buy so much fentanyl?
Captain, I'm in hand-to-hand combat with the aliens.
We need security in the reactor room.
Oh, this duct is disconnected. We lost contact. The sensor, I fear,
Crying
is
wolf.
behind the bulkhead and we can't get it.
Yeah, I need a dang welding tank. I was gonna grab... Okay, there, that solves that problem.
Looks pretty damaged down there.
Ah, my. This ship is a
There's an
bit...
alien that came into the airlock. I opened the door, it got sucked in the airlock, I stabbed it, and it swam away. All while we were moving. It was like I had the door to the airplane open while we were flying.
Sure, Peach. Sure.
You showed him who's boss.
I just like opened the door, swung out, and started stabbing the alien that was attached to the hull while we were flying.
Well, it was probably because it was stunned and it couldn't chase after us since you were saying we were moving after all.
We were going fast.
Yeah, it just couldn't keep up. It just blew away, essentially, like you said.
Medical, you said that there was a lot of fentanyl. What supplies do you actually need?
I think we're like pretty topped off on most of our stuff actually. If you want to help me confirm that, I'm trying to sort things. But...
No, I was thinking the same thing.
Shit, I was holding a box when we docked, and now I'm not holding it anymore.
We got a hull breach in the back ballast tank for any engineers nearby. I'm a little bit hoping that
Bad
my...
idea, dude. You're gonna die from the pressure.
Shit. Feej. Those like crates you brought down to medical for me. Do you know what happens to them when we dock?
No.
Well, they're not in medical anymore. If we lost anything from them, we only lost antibiotic glue because that was all that was left, but...
Why is this pump not? Why is this pump stuck on?
I don't know. It just doesn't want to work there. I tried to build another pump to see if... Because for some reason I reversed the water detector. It pumps water in just fine because it flooded up here when I did that, but it's not pumping the water out.
You just have... Why? What do you mean you reverse the water detector?
Just to see what the problem is. It's just not pumping...
always be pumping out. That's
It's-
how that one works. and
Yeah,
then
but
it
it's...
also, that way it'll
But as you can see, it's not
that way
working.
it'll suck us in.
As you can see, it's not working. It actually pumps water in just fine when I switched it around, but it's not pumping it out. Now I need extra wires, don't I? we're gonna need. Have we stocked up on ammo for this mission?
What do we need to fabricate ammo?
Checking now.
Or should I just buy?
We should be good on ammo for now. You got plenty.
Of the armor pierce anyway, we have plenty of. Just not of the regular
We've
coil
got enough,
ammo.
Yeah. Need some more railgun shells, but I can make those.
Yeah, it looks like we just need.
I actually think that
We just need steel and aluminum for the regular coil ammo. It looks like.
I actually think that all the medical supplies that were given to me have disappeared.
They were probably because of the mission we did. It automatically took them.
Our mission was transport medical supplies.
That makes sense then.
You're about to put away all the.
Yeah, I was like sorting it and everything. I was like, God damn.
Wait, why is there 3? Yeah, we have a bunch of different wires. That should have power now, so why is it not powered? I don't know what's going on with this cursed thing. And we're starting to get low on fuel too. Which is going to be a bit of a problem. And I need to... Yeah, I should need to just shred this stuff. Maybe we get an extra fuel cell out of it. At least get some extra components, but... Since everyone's in a hurry to get missions done, and we're trying to fix this dang flooding issue, don't really have a lot of time to do that, I think. Because apparently... Well, do we have power on that thing? Yeah, this is currently not powered. That should be going in that case. Even with 2 pumps, it's not taking the water out. It's really funny because it's not a leak, because every time we dock, this area is completely empty of water until we open up the back door. So I don't know what's going on. Otherwise, let me start shredding some stuff and get some extra oxygen tanks in. And see about this fuel as well. It's annoying as hell, because it feels like I'm just failing as an engineer if I can't fix it after all. Let's start deconstruction. Let's start getting some resources back at least.
Yeah. What?
I don't think I need the steel, so... We'll just put it all back if we're able to and see if we can get another fuel cell. At least if I can get one.
So, I guess the question then is, do people want to run one more, or do we want to talk about the next sub?
I will leave that for you to decide. Going to change the fuel cell now.
How are we on fuel cells?
We have about 2 of the regular fuel cells, and we have a few thorium as well as other kinds available.
So we're green on power then?
Yep, for the next mission or 2. I haven't. Yeah, we have 3 Fulgurium fuel rods, we have 3 thorium, and at least 2 extra regular fuel rods left.
Those big ones will last us a good while too. And we can craft some more if we need them.
Excellent. Did the battery cell in the headset ever run out?
Maybe if you keep on talking.
No,
But I don't think so.
I've never seen it descend ever.
We need to know their secret then for never-ending battery power. And hopefully have enough slots to fill up the bag and maybe get a fuel cell or 2. If I'm so lucky, if there's enough uranium for it, that is.
Be right back.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Perfect amount of space. Is it possible to get 1 fuel rod out of this? But yeah, that damn backroom pump is a mystery. I wish I knew how to fix that. I don't even know if that's enough, honestly.
If you place it all in the big one, you can have room to put a bunch more.
I'm just double clicking, it's putting it there.
Alright. Once we're all crafted up, we can either go kill the Moloch or we can talk what we want our next step to be.
Pretty needs more pieces.
We need some more.
I don't think we have enough, is what this
Yeah,
is telling me.
here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sadly, it doesn't look like I have enough uranium to make a fuel cell.
We might have some. We have some more over here. Just put it all in the far left-hand side.
What happened to the pump back here?
I don't know where the uranium is.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it works. I don't understand that.
I was like, why can't I put this duffel bag here? Oh, I'm trying to put the duffel bag in itself. It'd be funny if it worked. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna get off here.
Alright.
I put all my stuff in the steel cabinet underneath the guns.
As soon as we launch the mission, if you're disconnected, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay, that's convenient.
Yeah, I should keep it on my body.
Yeah, keep it on, because if Laurelian launches the mission after you disconnect, your character will be saved, so you'll be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna get off now then.
I'm probably gonna get off too then.
Same.
Alright, then what we could probably call it for the night. We can look at whatever sub we might wanna we can come up with a plan for the next sub. But we can call it for the night.
Good night, my dudes.
See you, dude.
Good night.
Later.
What is going on in here?
Somebody messed up the wiring back here. I can't.
No, it was always like that, basically, for some weird reason. I tried fixing it, seeing if I could get it working earlier, with no luck. Anyways, let me just put this back, although don't know where exactly the uranium should go. And that doesn't want to tell me how full the uranium
Do
is.
ballast tanks ever need to be repaired? I don't think I've ever seen them damaged. Or not tanks,
I had to
but, like, the
I
pumps.
had to repair them once or twice, but probably from direct damage.
It's probably from direct damage. That makes sense, I guess.
We should launch before like Duke's and Burger's characters die.
They shouldn't die just from. They're just stunned. They'll just lay there as long as they're.
They'll
not,
go brain dead if they stay stunned for too long.
Perfect.
Okay, so what happened to them?
DC.
Oh, they left. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let me just put the stuff away that I have in my backpack and I'll hop off as well.
I think we're just gonna redock in a sec, so and call it there.
Well, if we're just going back to the lobby right now, which is fine.
Oh, we'll go back to the lobby at this point.
Yeah.
We're gonna explore the other ships, though, if you want to
Yeah.
stick around.
Alright, have a good night, everyone.
Later.
Well, I don't know how I should feel about that, dang it. I tried to fix that pump, and it's been nothing but a pain in the ass. So I don't know if it's some weird fault in the design, because again, there wasn't like a second door in that back exit that kind of helped prevent water from flying in there to begin with. And it seemed to work fine before, and what I briefly tested, the pump works just fine bringing water in. It just doesn't want to pump it out for some weird reason, and I'm not sure why. I do not get it. And now I suspect they blame me for messing it up for some weird reason. Anyways, a bit of a more quieter type of session, I guess. Especially with less crew, but hopefully things will pick up. I really do want to try and get into the wiring some, but the design of the game is kind of working against me a slight bit, because I have to completely remake everything if I realistically want to get the custom wiring I want. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. I will see you next time.